Hey, welcome everybody. Good to see you. We're back. We are back in my time, guys. I can thank John again. He actually became a member earlier today. I'm not sure, I'm not sure why it's showing it again, but thank you again, John. Also, hey, Reality, thank you for the like, by the way. Let me get out of here real quick. Alright, and this should work now? Perfect. Okay, we're good to go. So we have Mia with us. We are walking around with her, showing her the town, hanging out. And then we have Arvio's mission, and it sounds like he's probably gonna get scammed, so... Or we're getting scammed, like usual. That sounds about right. Probably us about to get scammed. Not too bad, Reality. How about yourself?
Sandrock's bigger than I expected. Luckily, I brought my sneakers, huh?
Okay. Is there something we need to be doing here? Okay, let's track this first. My other commissions can wait, right? Alright, perfect. Alright, let's go. Let's freaking go.
Ooh, so this is Yakmel milk. I thought it would be gross, but it's actually deliciously good. Huh. It's kind of crazy. The first time I travel outside of Highwind, and it's to Sandrock of all places. After you left, I often find myself wondering about you. How your work is going, how you're dealing with the sandstorms, if you're happy, and so on. In my mind, I kind of built you up as this hero, coming to save Sandrock. Silly, isn't it? Hey, don't laugh!
That's good, Reality. Glad you're doing good.
I'm serious. I subscribe to the Tumbleweed Standard, and I keep seeing your name pop up. You fixed the moisture farm, beat the googlies, or whatever they're called, and even rebuilt a bridge. It's amazing. Your ma couldn't believe it. She kept saying, "Really? Our child?" Your pa even joked that there must be someone with the same name as you here. But they're really proud of you.
So, okay, yeah, I've heard about Evershine. I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about it because the art style is incredibly different, like so different that it doesn't feel like my time at all. I did not know they're adding Logan and Fang. That's really cool.
They're just not used to us doing grown-up stuff, I guess. You've always been kind of foolhardy, though. Always running into things before thinking. So I guess it kind of makes sense for them to feel that way, right?
Must stay humble. I'm working hard towards my dreams.
When you talk like that, it makes you sound so mature. You've really changed, you know. I mean, you're still you, but there's this air of reliability now. I guess I can't call you the idol master anymore. Maybe when I finish school, I should also go somewhere else and expand my horizon. But I don't know. I tend to get lonely by myself. I'll probably be homesick by the second week.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, come join us. Why not?
You're already becoming a Sandrocker. Now you're all pistols and howdies, right?
Hey, Mira, how's it going?
Look, I'm only staying in Sandrock for 3 days. Then I have to go back and take an exam. I have a little request, though. Can you show me around town? I'd really appreciate the company.
Of course.
Oh, by the way, now that I'm finally here, anything you want to ask me?
How are my parents?
They're doing really well. You don't have to worry. When I'm around, they talk about you and Sandrock all the time. They kept wondering if you're making any new friends or getting enough sleep or eating enough. I think they really miss you. Speaking of, your ma wrote a letter. You haven't gotten it yet? Wow, I really got here that fast.
Your studies?
My studies are going really well, actually. I'm working like crazy to keep my grades up, though.
Second like, thank you guys.
Hey, are you growing any crops? I almost forgot that you're doing desert planting, right? It's so interesting. It uses completely unorthodox techniques. That's kind of what I'm studying at the moment. Unconventional farming methods. Professor Law, my master, is a lead researcher on these methods. Like, how can you increase yield and growth under the same conditions? Or even bringing crops back to life. But, his methods are still under development, so I'm bound to secrecy. Which reminds me, where is the moisture farm in Sandrock? I've heard a great many things about it, so I'm curious. If you're free tomorrow, could you go with me to take a look? Please, pretty please, with an apple cherry on top. Oh, so I have one more question to ask. I finally get to gossip with you. Are you in love? Anyone you met in Sandrock that you like? Or maybe someone likes you?
Oh boy, plenty. Hey Wade, good to see ya. I'm incredibly popular, actually. That's actually really true. We've been pretty pops. No, I only have you in my heart. Oh, you can already romance her. We're not doing that. I'm actually really popular, you know.
Really? You're serious? Wow, you have really changed. I've never seen you this confident, I guess.
Yeah, like the friend next door kind of romance, I guess, if you really wanted that.
Well, I'm gonna graduate soon, so who knows? Maybe I'll be able to find love too. Oh, we got so caught up in talking, I completely forgot to give you your presents. Besides what your parents brought you, I brought you a couple as well. All right, I think we've talked enough already. Let's eat up. I think I'm gonna hit the hay a little early tonight.
All right.
All right, you go do your builder stuff. I'm gonna get some rest.
We got a satchel! Okay. Wait, the satchel. Where is it? Oh boy. Okay, what is it and where does it go? Is it like the fanny pack? Oh, but our waist bag's so much better, but this is really adorable, so we'll wear it for a while. Oh, we got a bunny thingy now, you guys. Okay. It's like right in time for Easter, too. Perfect. Ernest, my friend Nia's here. Don't be a disgusting pig, alright? I'm gonna sleuth at the water tower to see if there are any clues. What? Oh, you've already repaired it? Ah, then the crime scene is somewhat sullied. It is. Yeah, you keep on writing in your notebook. My friend's off limits, you hear? Goes for you too, Owen, you horn dog. Not you either.
Hey there.
3 likes, thank you guys.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, so we gave him the recipe for the noodles, right? The Drool with Joy noodles have been a hit. They're pretty much a staple over at the saloon now. Every time I start making it, it takes every fiber of my being to stop myself from snagging a bite. Can't believe I almost passed on the idea. I really wish you would have gave me $2 grand for it, but oh well.
Howdy.
Oh, hey there, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a bit since we've talked to her.
Uh-huh.
That dish you made is really great. There's a lot of feeling to it. At first, it seems simple, but it certainly isn't. And you said you just started cooking recently? No. You should be proud. I'm happy for you. She's so jealous.
So long, partner.
You hear how she said, so long, partner, with a dejection at the end? She's very jealous of me right now. True, Wade. I don't know, I feel like Ernest would be that type to, like, there's a new, like, person in town, so he's gonna use his investigative skills to try to, like, be like, oh, well, I'm this, like, journalist, you know? You know what they do. Hey, buddy. I don't know where everyone else went. You actually stayed today. Alright, how about... be some gushers. And it's been a bit. Can you go grab me some water? Yeah. Oh, there's Buster too. Okay, so it's just the kangaroo bro's gone. He's doing whatever he wants to do. Hi, I went. Oh yes, this is the rest of our stuff here. What did our parents give us? I think it was just the food, right? Very well then. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the fruit gusher. I'm so sorry. I meant to give you the meats. I guess that's okay. Go snag me some water, buddy. Yeah, Kangaroo Dude is not here. So I'm just gonna let him do his own thing here. Alright. Letter from City Hall. Kim, it seems my time as acting mayor is coming to an end. Expect to get info about fireside chats and other updates from Mayor Trudy from now on. Tomorrow we'll be having a fireside at the usual time to welcome her back and hear about her adventures in the desert. Hope to see you there. Okay, so wait. Tomorrow. Fireside at the usual time. I think that's 1800, right? Tomorrow. Did they add it to my calendar? They did. Okay, cool. Oh, it's Fang's birthday today. I guess we could say hi to him. He's not going to accept anything else, though. Hey, Kim, attached the simple designs for Sandy the camel and Wait, what? Hold on. Attached are some simple designs for Sandy the camel and Captain the cat. Oh, the pet shoes. That's right. The camel shoes are just simple designs. Arvio wanted horseshoes, but for camels. Not realizing camels have soft feet. For the cat shoes, well, there was once some maniac I knew from back in the day who tried to sell cat shoes, calling them cat mittens. I don't even want to think about the kind of damage they might have done before they shut him down. As any sane person knows, shoes stop cats from being able to use their claws, which hinders climbing and balance. Nearly everything they do. But if we must put shoes on a cat, Captain is the best candidate. I've left little holes in the design for him to employ and retract his claws. Let's see how things go. Interesting. Okay. Cat shoes. I mean, I guess we don't really have any dogs except for Buster, right? So maybe they thought dog shoes wasn't a thing. If anything, he probably needs them the most. Dog shoes, not cat shoes. Ooh, all my stuff needs to be picked. Can you make that? Ooh, we got the chromium bars now. Copper bars, we still... Oh, we need to go mine. So, hold on. What are we missing here? So, I need this. The wire's done. Right. So, then is there anything else I can... Maybe for the boots, we need the, bars. Okay, I need to make 4 of these. Can I not make these? Okay, I can only make 2. Okay, we gotta go buy the clay, and then I guess we gotta go find more of the red rocks real quick. We'll turn this in real quick, and then we'll grab the clay from what's-her-name, because I do not want to just go out and hopefully find that stuff. Then I guess we should go to the other area and mine for stuff. Who needs this anyway? Who lives here? Oh, this is Rocky's house. Okay. Oh, Crystal, that's right.
Wow, thank you so much.
Alright, how's it going otherwise? The water tower is a big project, eh, Builder? You're not too shabby. Together with Mian, you guys fixed it. You know, no matter how much damage that Logan does, it's never too much for our builder, huh? So, okay. Her dialogue makes her and Rocky sound like they're from Jersey, which is fine. I just wish her voice actor would reflect the Jersey. It makes me wonder if maybe Katori was supposed to be Crystal's voice actor and Crystal's was supposed to be Katori. I don't know. I feel like that's the case. Hey, how's it going? I want everyone to come to dinner. Mama cooks the best. And if I recall, you actually like the fruit gummies too.
I like this.
Freaking loves those fruit gummies. He loves Gushers too. Actually, wait, what is that? Oh, it's like a whole freaking like dinosaur fossil? Why do you guys have this stuff? Okay, that's Pebble's room, I'm guessing, right? Look how shiny this floor is. Alright, let's go. Okay, we got that done. Bloodstone cores. I'm gonna leave you here for like 2 seconds. We're gonna grab the clay real quick. She only has 5 clay left. Impossible. Actually, she has some bloodstones too. Not that those are hard to find, but we'll mess with it. Alright. Because we gotta make those bloodstones quick. We only have like a day left or something. Okay, and today's Monday. Oh, you know what? Let's go say hi to Fang, because it's his birthday, but I doubt he'll accept anything, so. It is doubtful he will accept anything. Wade, Reality asked you a question. I don't know if you're still there, or if you went off to do something. She's asking you, does your band do rap music? Oh, okay. Would you like a worm?
Say thank you.
And then Fang, hey, how's it going?
X is not here.
I'm just gonna give him something random. Like, can I give you, what if I gave you food?
No use.
Okay, just wondering. Just curious if, I know supposedly there's a time when I'm able to give you gifts, but I thought I would just, you know, try it. Back to business. Let's go get some rocks. Then we need to go to the other area and mine for some copper. Desperately, we are fresh out. I love how that lady's name is Sleep King, by the way. Or Shabnak. Shabnak is rockin'. Oh, Coco. Hey, Coco. What's going on? Can I give you gushers also? Perfect. No, it's okay, Wade. I wasn't sure if you were what you were up to. Alright, well, let's wait for this to get done, then we gotta make some more gushers. Actually, do I? I think I have some. We'll give it another second here. Ooh, my trees are growing. Never noticed how much the drying rack symbol gets in the way. Ooh, I can make a bunch. We need all of these. Alright, and then I'm gonna store a few things. Like, a lot of things. There's so much stuff in here. Okay, once more, I'm in a situation where I'm not entirely sure what's gonna go where, but... Dregs. Did that have dregs in it? It does. I just totally missed that. My bad. Alright, we got fur. Feathers. Fanny pack. We got quite a bit of water here, too. Wade, what are you having for dinner? I don't think there's anything in here that we care about storing. What was in here? Oh, right, we did that. Okay, this, it'll be this, this, and this. Oh, and the poop. Okay, food. Okay, is there one of these that has an empty space real quick? Okay, cool. Sorry guys, hold on. Something's on me. I can feel it. Yeah, we did. We had leftovers. We had some leftovers. We had, I made like a spaghetti base with, seasoned beef, and then I did, penne pasta. It's the lentil kind. It's actually pretty good. We got feathers in here as well, so there's really no point there. Might as well just store everything wherever at this point. Might as well store it all someplace, somewhere. I know one of these has what I need in it. There we go. Plastic wrap. This. So none of these. So we do not have a spot open for these. I don't think we do. Let's make another box real quick. Oh yes, another box. I know we could be making the next one up, but... you should really be getting rid of those rocks. It's pointless to have those two if you're... I am not using them right now. Oh, right here. Cool. Alright, put these here. Fanny pack in here for now, while I wear Nia's little bag for a bit. And now I feel safe to go to the mines. Let's go do that. This is just wood scrap, right? Can we cancel this job and let's get... we need this. While we're also searching for more of that stuff. Perfect. Okay. Always good to have spaghetti. It's often overlooked as a base for those things, yeah. We kind of go between different kinds of noodles, you know? I have learned over the years to be a better cook, 1,000,000%. I was never as good as I was, but I will say I can just put something together off of the cuff, and I do not need a recipe. But I can also follow recipes pretty good. I think the only thing I'm not that great at is baking just yet. It's all a work in progress with that, but especially bread. I've tried to make different kinds of breads, even dessert bread. And I don't know, for some reason they just don't turn out quite right. Everything else does okay. Oh, before we do this, I need the red rocks real quick. Well, actually, no, let's go to this first, then we'll get to the red rocks on the way out. I think we still have time for hers, right? How much time we got for hers? Oh, we're fine. 2 days. We're good. Ham sandwiches are good, too. But I like making toasted sandwiches, though. It's pretty rare that I'll have, like... I call it, like, a raw sandwich, and by that I mean non-toasted bread. Bread is hard. It's all about the materials you have, type of oven. Yeah, oven as well as... Which is crazy to think this, but not... Even if you get the exact same oven, right, and put them side by side, not all ovens are the same. You know what I mean? Or, you know, you have too much moisture in the air, you have this or that. Like, so many different things can just happen. That's okay, Wade. What are you eating? Oh yeah, we need a shit ton of this. Priority number 1. Yeah. It's not bad at all. Man, Chinese food is delicious. Especially, actually, I think most food is good the day after. I don't know if I want to look for artifacties. I just want to find my way out of here. Usually it's probably a part or something I don't need. Priority is these. And maybe power cores. Yeah, I don't know what kind of chemistry that is that makes it that way, but it is better after. Like any food I've had. Even stuff like pizza or something, I just put the oven on broil and I put the pizza back in the oven. It still melts the cheese and it's still, like, it's hot all the way through, but it just gives, like, an extra little, like, something. And just like that, I'm starving to death again, even though I just ate. Although, a while back, for an anniversary, Jawa got me the Ninja Creamy thingy. And, I've been making ice cream. I tried some ice cream with coconut milk. It turned out pretty good. I used, our frozen, fruit. And I made, like, a mango peach ice cream, and then the other one I made a mixed berry. I wasn't sure how good it would turn out with the coconut milk instead of just regular milk or heavy cream, because usually that's what the little recipes want you to use, is like heavy cream and all that, so. I felt like it was good to use because, it was like, coconut milk and like, oh my gosh, I'm missing the words here. Like the carton containers, but they're preserved enough to be kept out of the fridge, right? I had some of those in the pantry. And they were kind of getting a bit on the old side, and I use those, and it's good. Hey, Jordan. Are you excited for Dead or Alive 7 coming out? Or excited for the new Nostalgia Critic review tomorrow? I'm not sure who Nostalgia Critic is, and I did not know Dead or Alive was coming out with another game. I've never played the other ones. So it's not something I'm necessarily, like, keeping an eye out for just yet, but I'm glad you're excited. I'm glad there is excitement. Also for all you guys see in the new Mario movie. Alright, let's call that it for right now, and let's... Actually, wait, can I break this apart now that I have this? No. Okay. Never mind. Oh, not here. He's a movie reviewer, just waiting for the announcement for Soul Calibur. Nice. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Ticking noise are the bombs. There are sometimes bombs in the cavern that you can use to pave paths for yourself if you need to. I feel like the bombs aren't really well placed though, so you're kind of just hoping that it's near stuff that you need. Sometimes it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's coming out tomorrow, Reality. Alright, we have just enough energy left to get a couple more of these. I just need a few more of the red stones here. Look at Buster digging for stuff. Imagine if they had a minefield down there. That'd be crazy. Now that would definitely be some Fallout level stuff. Or apparently Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has a lot of mines in it. I feel like pretty recently our missions have included that kind of stuff. Unless I just totally missed it or never touched any of the mines in past missions. Alright, we have 6 left. Let's just eat some of these. Need a couple more. And who's that, Jordan? What do they mainly do? Hey, DJ. Good. How about yourself? Why is it shining here? Because of this? What is that? Is that like a glitch where it's just supposed to be like the sun shining or something? That's really weird. I think it's just supposed to be on top of this, but it was like floating on everything. There's a trend here being mostly Fallout themed. True. Very true. I imagine probably some influence from that. Let's make the last 2, and let's go bring those to her. And then we'll kind of regroup on what else we need to make these pet shoes with. That's good to hear, DJ. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Jordan. Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, and then real quick, perhaps I'll make something in the shape of your new water tower, or rather the tank on top. Could make for a fine teacup that shows off the spirit of Sandrock. In any case, thank you for setting our hearts at ease with your punctual construction. For sure.
Bye.
Okay, pet shoes. And are we about to get scammed? Maybe. We might be getting scammed here. Alright, for now, head home. Let's pick this stuff too. That's a nice person on Twitch I used to watch. He would talk about the older movies and how they were produced. I don't remember his name, though. Why am I getting scammed? So, pretty much, Arvio, he, oh, there we go. So, long story short, Arvio said that he was getting worried or reaching out for people to back his store, right? Well, he got a mystery guy that sent him 20,000 goals and didn't want anything in return. At least when Arvio initially asked him, and he said, hey, this is a lot of money. What can I do to repay you back for the money you gave me? And the guy said, well, first he said, I don't want anything. And the next thing is he said, well, I guess make me pet shoes. And then after that, he didn't respond to Arvio anymore. So I don't know if this guy is going to like the pet shoes and then want his money back. I don't know. It all sounds pretty sketchy, if you ask me. So we'll see how that turns out. I think we're about to get scammed, real talk, but... Alright, how can we make these shoes? What do I need to be doing for the shoes? Sandy's shoes, right, but... Oh, maybe on the tailoring machine? Ah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Jordan. Yeah, DJ had a troll like that in his chat the other night. And actually, DJ, if it bothers you that much, if you have live chat on, you could go back to yesterday's stream and still ban him from there if you don't want to ever see him. You know what I mean? You just gotta find him in, you know, the live chat is playback where he entered and click on him and handle him if you want. But that's up to you. Okay, so Sandy's shoes and Captain shoes. What do we need for this? So I can make Captain shoes.
What did the troll say? What did the troll say, Kim?
I'd have to find it for you. Oh, I need sea salt? Shit. Okay, I'll go get sea salt. You already did? Okay, DJ. Good. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother with it. Look at him laying there. Sea salt time. We need to buy all of this. Ooh, actually. Okay, now he likes the salted fish. We have to remember this. He likes... oh, do I not have any salted fish? I don't know, would you take a sandacuda? He's very posh about it. He does not like the sandacuda. However, Captain, he loves all of that stuff. No, yeah, I read them. The hooded guy. Yeah, and I'm not familiar with the uncle guy either, like his channel. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. No one wants to have to mess with that, but you know, some people are just assholes. It's rather unfortunate. Hey, Nia, how are you liking it so far?
Sandrock's bigger than I expected. Luckily, I brought my sneakers, huh?
Oh, yeah, still the same. We have kind of a set group of people we watch. It's not often that I'm, like, out searching for new stuff, usually. JWA usually is, because he's kind of just looking for stuff, you know? Ooh, wrong one. I need this one. Alright, I need to add one more. Wait, do I actually need 3? I'm saying I need 2. Wait. How many? I'm gonna assume 2. Let's let that cook. Where's my feather duster? I do not need a thing there. Alright, we're finally leveled up on some copper here. We'll have to, where am I gonna put that, actually? Got this, and this. This is maybe where the copper originally was. I thought we had, I thought we had a new thing for that. Glad you're with us, Jordan, for sure. Like I said, we try to cultivate good folks here. Everyone is pretty chill. Ah, dang, You are, Wade. What's wrong? And did I miss someone? What do you mean, Phoenix, Wade? Are you talking about who Jordan's talking about? I am confizzled. I feel bamboozled here. Where is my copper at? Like, very bamboozled. So we really completely ran out of it. Not what I had expected there. Okay. Okay. Sand rice is not this one, it's this one. And I think salt had its own little spot too. Right? And we ran out of that completely too. Okay. Very well then. Very well then, game. You win this time. I will add it to a completely different box. Even though it kills me inside, too. Okay, this is the fancy boxes. Alright, we'll just put it in this one. We now have a new box for copper. Alright. No, Jordan, I know. I meant Wade said hi to Phoenix. And that's what I got confused about. I know you meant his channel was that. We do DJ. No, yeah. Yeah, Jordan, I meant it towards Wade, because I was confused what Wade said. My bad there. I, didn't mean to confuse anybody. Ooh, we got a Scorpster as well. Take that. Oh, we gotta sit on this other stuff, though, which really sucks. Wait. No, that's a copper pipe. No, I know, Jordan. I know. You don't have to re-explain. I read everything you wrote. What I was saying was addressed to Wade. Cora DeCat. She's over there doing something. I can hear her getting into something in the other part of the room there. 4 likes, thank you guys. Doing cat mischievous things here. How many cats are in this game? There's Macchiato, Captain, and Banjo right now. So there's 3 cats. I'm not sure if there'll be more or not. Banjo was a surprise. Alright, there we go. Oh no, it's almost out of juice here. We'll have to load it up anyway to make more stuff. She's lurking, she is. More than likely we'll end up jumping up here to mess with things. Like she will eventually do. I'm actually surprised she didn't do it earlier. It's usually when I start talking she comes up here because I think she thinks it's me trying to tell her something. Sand trap, stamina. Yeah, I think the only cat we missed because I couldn't find him was Banjo. Speaking of that, Banjo-Kazooie needs to make a comeback. It should. I'm sure someone will probably pick that up with hopes here. Let's... wait. Shiny Scorpions versus this? Ooh, when salvaging extra scrap. Oh, no, we need this one. When mining, it'll gain... No, where's my other, where's the other mining one? That and Sly Cooper. Yeah. Sly Cooper would be... honestly, they should just do a remaster or something. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know what to pick here. I guess we could put something in the sand trap one, because we haven't done that. We've been using sand trapping, so put it in there. Okay. This thing needs to hurry up. We can at least make 1 pair of the shoes here. Nothing crazy happened, Mira. You're good. Jordan was explaining a chat that she was in where a YouTuber's chat was being disrespectful or mean and stuff like that, and that was, if you read back, you can see. Oh my gosh. 14 seconds, hurry! Oh, actually, no, that's tomorrow. Fireside's tomorrow. Yeah, okay, we're good. Speaking of Macchiato, it's his birthday the day after tomorrow. We got Zeke's birthday too. Okay. It sucks that Nia didn't show up for the festival, in time for the festival. I think she's only here for a couple days. Can you imagine Sandy having shoes, you guys? It's gonna be crazy. Alright, come on now. Okay, so now we can make captain shoes. Those will be cooking. Oh, actually, let's add... So I want to be able to go to bed. We'll add this and hopefully it makes it in time. Well, actually it will. It won't take long. And let's clean these. For efficiency. It's been a hot minute since we've done that. Is DJ live? I think he usually does Mondays. Let me clean this. Apparently we can clean this too. Had no idea we could do that. Speaking of which, I should add water to all this stuff. Almost done, and then we'll start the other stuff too. Oh, and I suppose we'll go to bed. I wonder how early she'll want to go to the sand. Well, you know, she'll probably come over to my house, huh? You got little cat boots. Cat shoes. Canvas. So, what is this? Jute. Planting or the farm store? After a certain amount of processing, raw materials for fabric can be obtained. So this is called jute. Is it open? Let's see. Maybe it closes at 22. I don't remember. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened in the chat, guys. I'm only assuming Mira's asking about what most recently happened. If she's asking about DJ's thing, then yeah, DJ had some kind of a troll in his chat. But it sounds like he got it taken care of. Wait, is this not the farm store? What's the farm store? Oh, you know what? It has to just be his, Zeke's place, then. I thought it was called something different, though. So we'll go do that tomorrow. I feel like they would say the water tower store, too, if what's-his-name would have it. Alright, let's hit the hay. Biddy bye time. Can you imagine letting Nia in our house and it's just full of junk? It's all just full of junk.
How are you?
Howdy.
Hey Mort, how's it going?
I just wanted to thank you again for helping me find those
Hey there.
photos. Losing them made me realize those memories are everything to me. Now, my new album is nearly half full. I can't help but wonder, will we really find them all?
Holy shit, you guys. Yeah, I hope so.
There was also a letter tucked away in the old one. Never mind about that. If you see any more of those photos, please do let me know.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure you're very busy. My, your workshop is flourishing. This generation, you really are something.
Oh, and Buster too. What's up, Buster? Alright, this time I won't mess up and give you a fruit gusher. I will give you a little jerky scrap. And then we will give you, can you go get me water again? Kangaroo guy is still not here. He is lost in the ether that is the game. Gusher. And if you don't mind, go also collect some water for me, buddy. Okay. We need to get the jute. We might have to find what's her name too. Okay, hey, how are you? We all read about the bandit attack on the water tower. We were so worried. Nia's worried about you too. She's already on her way to Sandrock to see you. Has she arrived yet? Make sure you pick her up from the station. Don't be rude. We did. Your pa and I wanted to come and see you, but we thought Nia would be better. You don't want a couple old foggies like us cramping your style. Don't say that. That'd be cool if our parents showed. Remember to make time for Nia when she arrives. Take a vacation and show her around. It's the least you could do. Oh, and her ma wanted sand jujube cake, so make sure she comes back with one. Okay? Okay. $500? $500 from Mom and Dad. Mom, Dad, why are you guys giving me all this stuff? Let's just fast travel to the farm thing real quick, and then we gotta find Nia. I'm not sure where she's at. Well, actually, no, she wants to go to the moisture farm.
Yeah, I like to lead by example.
There she is. Hey.
I'm trying to think about what to bring home as gifts. I mean, obviously food. But I heard there's a really good pottery shop here.
Okay, so how do
I'm trying to think about what to... I'm trying to think about...
Okay, so maybe she just walks up to me? Oh. Macchiato is... not your birthday yet. Alright, so I don't know. I can't give her gifts. I can't do anything. So maybe we should just assume to get the jujube cake early and just hang on to it? Sometimes those subtle hints are the things they want you to catch up on there. Question is, can I buy jujube cake here? Probably from what's-her-name instead. Let's go find her.
Cool off in the saloon.
Also, what's-her-name doesn't seem upset about giving up her position as the mayor, so maybe we were wrong about her. Oh, here we go. Jujube, cake. We'll buy 3 of them. Bus ride time. Say hi to the new mayor, too.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't tell you already. My birthday is the 21st of winter,
What can a
so I
humble
don't
saloon
usually
owner do?
have time to do everything for it.
When will
Don't need to make a
people
note of it or anything.
Blessed are the meek.
See ya.
21st of winter, huh? Her birthday was a couple days ago.
yeah.
That's a bummer.
That makes
I didn't know
sense.
we had something to ask her. Moisture farm. Nice. Here it is, jute. Let's just get extra. How much does this cost? Let's do that. $360 worth, right? Well, you know, let's just buy all of it. I don't want to have to risk coming back here again. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? Let's get hay while we're here. Do 40 of this. That's so much money. Let's do like 10 of this. And we should probably just continue to make our own. It just takes so long to do. Alright, ride back. So... hay? No. I haven't seen anything for me to do that. Wheat, I can. But when I harvest it, it doesn't give me, like, the, like, after pieces. Like, I have to buy the hay elsewhere. Unless that eventually unlocks where I can grow my own stuff like that, but... it's really just been the fertilizer. I can make the fertilizer now. I've unlocked the blender, so it's this right here. You can also make some other medicine, too. So here, I can make 4. Because I have little poops with me, too. Okay, canvas. I need to make 2 of these. Let's let that cook. I need all these. Copper sticks and bars. Let's keep making stuff from this. It's been a hot minute since we've done that. I'm gonna hold off on the bars. I'm not sure... oh, you know what? The mystery box. Okay, I need a switchboard. I need one of those. And let's make the box. Now, what do we need? Time capsule is ready, and give it to Mianne. Okay. She said I needed to bring something for the time capsule, right? I guess we just pick something that's, we got multiples of, maybe? How about we do this full moon bracelet? I mean, if she asks me, right? Then we got something to put in the box. It's like a huge delay on this. Okay, I know for sure we have no room for this stuff. Or this. I've never made that before. Alright, I do want to put these up front, though. That helps out a lot. In case she asks me, we'll gift her that. Jute, put it here. Lots of sorting to do. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Alright. It's taking forever to make that canvas, so let's go and give Mian the box. That's one less thing on our list here. Nia never came to us and asked to go have a tour of anything, so I'm gonna say that she will eventually come and find us. Oh, Mian's over here. Never mind. Oh, there she is. I wonder what she does out here. Just looking. Oh, nope, nope. Come back.
Aha! Meet the new box. Same as the old box, or just as sturdy at least. Well done. I'll bet this thing would last 1,000 years, you overachiever, you. I've got my stuff. Are you ready to go bury the box? Just give me your personal item and I'll put it in. Hi!
She has a lot of stuff to say. Alright, hopefully it lets me put it in here.
Good choice. Maybe people in the future will write about this stuff in their history books. You ready to go? Let me know and we'll head out.
Alright, next we'll go over by Mount Sandrock. I found a place I think no one will bother with. You ready to go?
You ready? All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right, this is the spot. I put our stuff inside. Mine included a few builder materials following in Hicks tradition. I also included some historical records, as well as some of the best literature we New World people have produced, including a copy of my favorite episode of Doyle Arthur. For my personal item, well, I thought it'd be good to take a picture of us together. I mean, because, well, it didn't seem fair not knowing what Hicks looked like. They should know what the two builders of Sandrock looked like. Otherwise, our story doesn't mean as much, don't you think?
5 likes, thank you guys. And yeah, Mian, that sounds like a great idea, considering I just put in the most basic bracelet because I didn't know what to bring. I wonder if you put a fish in it, would they think of it? So, one of the rules is it can't be perishable, so that's why I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'll just put whatever in there. I don't know. A cheap bracelet. Probably not made of the best material for future people to find. 6 likes, thank you guys.
Here, we can use my camera.
Photo time. Okay, can I change my pose? She looks so ready. Can she change her pose? I feel like this isn't professional at all. I feel like we need to have the stuff in the background. And then pose, RB. No. I need this. Oh, good. Yeah, it's something like chill. What's this one? Pose 1 or pose 2? The other one just seems a bit much. So we'll do this one. Facial expressions normal. Annoyed. A smile? Sure. Let's do a smile. Frown. Oh, my person looks so upset. We'll do a smile. Look at camera. Oh, that's creepy. That they both looked at me. Okay, let's Sure. If I'm doing that, let's maybe go back to normal. Sure. Okay, I think as creepy as it is that they both looked at me, we will take the photo now. Oh, hide UI. Save. Okay.
Hey, look at us! We look like pros! Oh, I guess we should write a letter too, huh? That was the most interesting part of Hicks's box. What should we write about?
Hope for technology, hope for world peace, hope for the environment, hope for true love for all. I mean, the history she's put in the box already showed that our world is not doing very good. We're barely coming out alive here. So let's hope for, we'll go environmental route, I guess. I'm not sure. I'll just go with that.
Of course! Nature is the most valuable resource we have. Even if we could uncover all the secrets of the old world, it wouldn't mean a thing if we didn't have a place to live. I'll write about that. Okay, everything's ready. Let's give our time capsule a proper send-off. Well, that's that. I can only imagine one day there'll be other people opening up our time capsule, reading our letter, and being transported back to our time. How totally cool. I guess this is my way of telling to the world that I was here, that I existed, and I'm doing my best. Whew. Also, I put a latch on our box to make it way easier to open. Thanks again. It's so nice to have someone who shares my interests here in town. I'll let you know if I dig up anything else cool.
Alright, Wade. Hey, have a good rest of your night. We'll see you later. Appreciate you popping in. Alright, yeah, Wade, you do what you gotta do. You take it easy. And we'll see you later. Why would I check it again? Are you telling me I would, like, dig it up? Why would you do that? Like, would we dig it back up, like, if we wanted our item back? I'm gonna look this up. I'm curious why it would even bother giving me an option to do this. I just want to see. Hold on. Typing. Okay, let's see what it says. Right, no, I'm not seeing anything, so... Okay, I don't know. Do we just walk away from this? I guess we could save and dig it up. I'm not sure what... Like, I don't get what us digging up the box is gonna do. You know what I mean? Because it's all the same stuff. Hopefully someone in the future will find it. Okay. That's kind of worrisome. I thought they meant like we'd go back into it. I was very confused there. Alright. Well, we didn't need to save. Actually, where am I? Oh, we're up on top of the map. I see. Okay. I know where we're at. Is that my dude right there? Where the hell has he been? Wait, is he wearing a hat? Oh, no, he's not wearing a hat. Hey, sir, excuse me. Where have you been? Don't act like you haven't been gone for days. Like, are you for real right now? I've been saving up fruit gummies for you, and you have the audacity. Okay. Now you're just double jobbed. You don't even get to go home and sleep. Incredible. Dude has some kind of nerve. Acting like he can just do whatever. Making me worried sick about him. We're doing pretty good on time as well. Check our last things here. Actually, I just realized, is it cold enough for this to be frozen? That's doubtful, right? The water's probably still water, right? It's getting nearly cold enough for that here. Although in the higher desert, it can freeze, so maybe. Okay, for now, you can just head back home. Okay, we have this. Now let's make Sandy's shoes. Alright, we'll just wait for these. And we'll see where this goes from there, and then we'll just pick up some other, I guess some other stuff to do here. Oh yeah, so a mysterious benefactor invested 20 golds and buy the stairs, but appears to have made a simple request. Okay. That's what I meant where I thought that this would be kind of scammy, but I'm not sure. We'll check on their food too. A spaceship. Ooh, he's almost out of taters. Can't have that. He really loves these potatoes, man. I do too. Especially smothered in butter or cheese. I just noticed it makes the little puffball thingies. That's really cool. "30 seconds. Oh, 20 seconds. I feel like real time it always takes a bit. Alright, so. I really want to know if I'll get some of this money or not. I maybe could have convinced him to give me some of the money. But we're not bastards. We'll let him keep this mystery money. That's maybe like what they want you to mess with, right? Okay. Let's go to Arvio. We'll give our little dude a rest here. Cannot forget the fireside this evening. We forgot the last one. Arvio.
Ah.
Wonderful. I'll distribute these to the pets of Sandrock early tomorrow morning. Take a look around when you wake up. As it turned out, though, it wasn't exactly practical to make shoes for cats. Camels either, for that matter. Cam, do you think it was right for us to do something so incredibly pointless for someone who will never, ever see what we did? And if they did, they probably wouldn't even care that much. We did it because we have integrity, true. Wow, yeah, I guess this was a waste of time. I don't care as long as you pay me. I'm excited that the pets will have shoes too. We did it because we have integrity. Oh my god, this guy's such a scumbag sometimes. Yeah, you know what, you're right. Maybe it didn't mean much to this person. Maybe for them, money grows on trees. But to me, it was important, and now I can accept his investment proudly, knowing that I've done the right thing.
Be seeing ya.
Alright then. As I said, I'll try to get these shoes to the pets out tomorrow, and who knows, maybe Tony will really find out about this. Okay. mean, they become buddies, and now Sandy's an associate? Interesting. Oh, but you know what this means, though? We can use the sword now. We can use the super sword. Okay. We're gonna try this out. Look at this thing on my back. It's like... toxic. Thank you for the cheers, guys. What does this do?
Hey! Hey!
Cool. Okay. Hey, unsure, what do you think about my sword?
Hey there. I've calculated that I spend about 30% of my day just staring off into space. Time well spent.
Sure.
Catch you later.
He's still holding that wrist like he's got a problem with it. We'll show Pen then. Wouldn't it be cool if they reacted to the different weapons you had? That'd be cool.
Hello. Aha!
Recently I've been training my guts, that's right. Have you tried the Drool with Joy noodles over at the Blue Moon yet? What's that? You invented them? Alright, good for you, but, you know, no one likes a braggart. Never heard of that. I mean, you don't have to go around beating your chest about every little accomplishment. Where was I? Ah, yes, am I training my guts? Even my iron intestines are no match for the heat of those noodles. Indeed, they pass through me like an avalanche. This is unacceptable. I will overcome this challenge as I have others before. The guy that literally preaches all dang day about what he does. He has the nerve. What is this? Oh. Dude has the absolute nerve to say that I'm bragging. What are you guys doing?
Hi. It's not easy to turn your passion into a career, but you've managed to do that for yourself as well, haven't you?
That is true reality.
Catch you later.
The one keyboard thing we were using was similar.
Howdy! I love yak milk. I always order the biggest cup they've got. Glug, glug, glug. Down the hatch. It makes my work that much better. So long, partner.
I'm not sure it would be good to drink milk and then work in the heat. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be a very bad combo. Hey, Danby, how's it going?
Hey there.
Thanks.
Thanks for fixing the water tower. I was so worried about whether Logan's gonna come back that we'll run out of water. I finally can rest easy and get a good night's sleep. Can't read. Even if you know it, you act according to the light. Oh, yes.
Catch you later.
Hey, John Paul. Good to see you. I like that sword. I love this sword. I've been waiting so long to use it because I need to be level 30. We just turned level 30. It's mesmerizing. You can just stare at it all day. Look at it. Like I said, it's toxic. Most certainly radioactive. I'm in the shade right now, but I can't wait till it's nighttime so we can see what this really looks like. It's gonna be awesome. Am I still number 1? Perfect. Okay, we need to keep this up because I want to win end of year and I don't want him to be first. Okay, he wants tanned leather. This is considered level 4. I wonder why. I don't think it takes that much stuff to make. Oh, I've got this. Get the sand rice. I don't think I've ever made that before. Well, pray for me. Let's see if I can make this. Can I accept any more? I don't think I can, right? No. See, I thought we could pick up 3. I'm a little bummed out I'm back to 2 again. Okay, barbells. Okay, we need bronze sticks. Let's go craft those. We'll drop off the sand rice. I gave you a slice of pie, but I just gave away my last one. Mabel, don't you dare say that to me. You can't tease me with the potential of pie just to say you ran out. That is straight up cruelty. Dude's napping. Oh, never. Are you good? Are you just sleeping here?
Thank you.
Sometimes things ain't simple as you like, and my animals sometimes just don't want to give what I need. Anyway, thanks for helping out. Okay. What else is going on? Fine building there, builder, yet I seen what you done. I got an eye for quality, and that water tower y'all put up, quality. He's straight up. I can tell from having seen some water towers in my day, you know, not a lot of people know about this. I used to live next to one. No fooling. Yep, well, if you don't know, now you know. Alright, well, thanks, buddy. Let's get going. Oh, we can get camels now. I don't have any money to buy these guys, though. Look at this one. Oh, these ones got little flowers in their hair, though. How much does this cost? Is it... Oh, it's right here. $27,000, $16,000. This is the little red one. 16,000 and 5,000. This is the big boy here. Oh, we're back to being poor again. We're actually doing really well. Had a lot of money in our pockets. Now we have none. I might go back to the mines. We need more copper. That is on this one. Okay, let's start it cooking. And let's make bars as well. I'm just gonna go full hog. And then we're gonna go back in and we're gonna keep mining. Oh wait, these are done. It just gets rid of them completely. Oh, these give me jute as well. Do I have a way to biocrust? Okay. I think I have 2 more seeds of these. Let's plant them again. We have a ton of those over there too. Perfect. This one. Oh. Put this here. Thank you. One more. Nice. Okay. I have no more. Mountain rose seeds. I don't know, I just feel like we should just plant some new... I did not mean to do that. Oh, now they're gonna be crooked. Oh well. Alright, we got everything essentially cooking here. Oh, you know what? Just so we're prepared for, his birthday tomorrow, let's make some salted fish here. To the mines.
What's going on?
You're late.
Yeah.
Jawa is late. The absolute nerve.
Ugh, feeling so lazy today.
Oh, I forgot about the fireside. Okay.
Oh.
We'll just use this then.
What are you up to?
We have a fireside coming up very soon, so we're gonna go to that. And really, I'm hoping the next game day will give us something to do. Ooh, we got another, photo for more here.
So what was the thing about DJ or something?
Yeah, it was from DJ's chat yesterday.
What were they saying?
I don't particularly remember.
Hey, DJ.
DJ, if you could tell Jawa what they were on about, I wasn't quite sure.
Is it like the trolls that come in and like just random, or was it like targeted?
No, he was kind of being an asshole.
And thank you for being a member, John.
Yeah, he just became a member earlier today.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh wait, let's go. I'm getting caught up doing this.
What are you supposed to be doing?
Fireside. It's like a little town meeting we gotta go to. A town meeting.
Oh, because of the time.
It's at 1800. Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh, you gotta run. You gotta book it. Do they give you like a window?
No.
Good evening, everyone. And would you look who I've brought with me today? Our very own Mayor Trudy, back from her arduous journey through the desert. Let's give her that warm Sandrock welcome she's surely been missing.
Thank you, everyone. It's nice to be back. And look at what all sprung up since I've been gone. The new bridge, the reinforced water tower. Oh, truly amazing. As I return to my post, I hope to continue to pave the way forward to a better Sandrock.
Yeah, but DJ, he kept asking you if you were AI and stuff, and he was just being an asshole. He wasn't being a nice person.
Well put, Trudy. Now you must tell us, what of your trip to the desert? What about all those experimental seeds you took with you? Surely there must be the beginnings of a new oasis out there now.
Well, I hadn't really prepared anything on that particular subject. I think you can go ahead with whatever you plan to share today.
Ooh, she's being elusive about what she did in the desert, you guys.
Pish posh, old girl. We've all been so worried for you, and so looking forward to hearing about all you've accomplished. Please don't trifle yourself with any formalities. Just speak freely on the subject.
Oh, no.
Well, if you insist. The seeds I brought out this time, they didn't survive, once again. However...
Don't be down on yourself, Trudy. Even the cleverest cook can't cook a meal without the right ingredients. More so, the cleverest gardener couldn't grow weeds without water. These are simply the facts of our situation.
Jeez, look how huge Zeke is compared to everybody else.
Perhaps I really need to start considering importing produce from Portia.
You said you was gonna plant us a whole mess of trees out there and stop them sandstorms. You can't even grow yourself a green bean. Oh man, this is bad. Are we like doomed or something?
Oh, Cooper.
Now hold on, y'all. Surely that ain't all. I believe Trudy still had more to say before being so rudely interrupted. Trudy, please, continue.
Well, in the midst of my travels, I was able to collect and label a great number of soils and plants that should be beneficial to Zeke's research. Yeah, no need to cheer. That's about it. I'm sorry.
Man, all this time out, and you want to act like a bunch of dirt is gonna help us? I ain't never learned nothing from dirt, except not to eat it. Heck, I got plenty of dirt down at the farm. If you asked nicely, I would have gladly lent you some.
Cooper, soils around here got different nutrients in them. If I can just...
Oh, phooey. My dirt's just as nutritious as it gets. What with all that fertilization influence of the Yakmel and whatnot? It's a regular plant buffet over there. All you can eat.
Hey, come on, guys. let's look on the bright side. At least our mayor returned to us safe and sound.
Look, if the so-called road to a green desert ends up going nowhere, then we'll build a road somewhere else, right? Just 'cause one idea didn't work doesn't mean we're never going to figure this out.
Apologies if this has been asked already, but plants don't grow in sand, right? Asking for a friend.
Actually, Burgess, they do, right, Jaywa?
Oh, yeah. So, my personal opinion is clay is superior, but sand has a lot of natural aeration. So, plants will actually can grow really good in sand. So, because of the roots have so much access to oxygen. So, like Gary Matsuoka, who's like a gardener who does a lot of live streams. And he's out in like Irvine, California, or no, I think it's like Laguna Nursery. He talked about how you can grow roses in pure sand and they'll get insanely big. Like some plants will grow, like you put citrus in pure sand, they'll grow really fast. The downside was, so long story short, people will like sand because they're like, oh, there's more aeration, plants grow faster, but water and nutrient retention is a pain in the butt. So if I had a choice between which would I'd rather have, clay soil or sand, I would rather have sand every day of the week. If they're in a desert, they likely have some areas where there's clay soil, so you're gonna get better water retention. But
All right, simmer down, y'all. I'm sure something will come of Trudy's selfless work. Let's call it here for now. For any official town business, please direct your questions to the mayor from now on. Conserve water and have an omelet, courtesy of Owen.
oh, and hey, reality.
You can go ahead. I'm just gonna spam random talk to get points here. Birthday's the 9th of winter. It's a reminder of the time marches on, and we must use the time to make the world a better place.
Your speech was
Goodbye.
so good.
Bye.
Is that one lady, the church lady?
Sweetie, I really miss
Matilda is the head of the church. Yeah, she was the mayor, but now Jasmine's mom, which is
something to
Trudy
be
here,
had in
came
those
back from the
samples.
desert, and now she's the mayor again.
Hey
Oh,
there.
did you see Rowdy's comment?
So, new theory, the church was behind her plans not going too well. Or she has found out what the church has done to Logan's father? Maybe. True. We'll have to see. It's going a little different than I was expecting. I thought maybe Matilda would be like, oh, Trudy, I didn't know you would be good and come back alive, hint, hint.
Got some ideas I want to bounce off you.
Trudy just needs a while to get back into the swing of things. When times are tough, well, there's no tougher time than to be in charge. Light knows I've learned that the hard way. Interesting. Okay.
Take her easy.
Whatever you say, Matilda.
Get them while they're lukewarm.
I mean,
It's okay, you can talk. I'm literally
I was gonna
just
say
spawning stuff.
people who practice
Get 'em while
lying to
they're
a lot of
lukewarm.
people on a routine basis tend to be really good at lying with a straight
Omelets
face
here.
and being good at it.
Get them while they're
So,
lukewarm.
if she's a religious leader and she's not, practicing what she preaches,
Go ahead. Do you want to finish your sentence?
she's talking, isn't she?
No.
Oh, if you don't practice what you preach, then she's potentially a good liar, but who knows?
I don't know. We feel like there's some, like I said, with the last game, there was some kind of underhanded stuff going on that you don't really find out until later. And then, like, subtle things start becoming more apparent about what they're doing. So, like, for example, Logan's dad and the stuff that transpired with his death and things like that all seem very suspicious that the Church of Light maybe had something to do with it. Or maybe the mayor is in cahoots with the Church of Light and knows what really happened, right? I don't know. Just stuff like that, And that's why Logan's on this vendetta, because he used to live in the town, and he used to be a normal dude. And then all of a sudden he wanted revenge and stuff was just not good in his life. So he turned to, you know, banditry and stuff like that. And so did his friend who was also a citizen, right?
So he is a criminal.
Well, not necessarily, because he hasn't technically done anything.
You just said he resorted to banditry.
Right, but he hasn't stolen or done really anything except, like, minor damage to something. Do you get what I'm saying?
So it's you can't say he went to banditry if he never stole anything. That doesn't make any sense.
They call him a bandit because they think he's... They just
I
assume
know, but
what
you
he's done.
stated it as it's a fact that he went to banditry because he didn't like what was going on.
Well,
But
yeah,
you
because
can't say that.
his father died under certain circumstances, and he took his father's corpse away, or his actual live father. I don't know what. They kind
So
of
he
made
went
it.
into isolation, but you can't just say he went to banditry.
He did, because he's doing bandit behavior, but the thing is, everyone that sees what he does, they see him do something. The rest of the town says, oh, he was thieving, he was doing this, but the witnesses say otherwise. That's the point I'm trying to make. So everyone calls him the bandit Logan with his partner Haru, you know, teaming up and doing bad stuff, but
Okay.
he hasn't really done anything, like, bad. In fact, even, like, the water tower blowing up, we don't really know if it was already being broken down or what. Like, you just see him riding away. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no proof he actually blew it up himself. There was no bomb stuff near the tower. Like, it just, a lot of things seem very suspicious.
Okay.
Right?
Well, reality clearly watches the YouTube channel Game Theory.
It's a good one, though.
I'm not complaining.
You've watched it a couple times.
I'm not complaining.
And it sounds like you are.
No, I'm not.
Why are you shaking your head like that?
I'm just moving around on an exercise ball.
Also, you didn't bring up the chair.
Well, when you need to use it, I'll bring it up.
Right, I thought you would want to use it anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty lazy.
Hey there.
I can tell. I guess all my time in the desert has left me a bit rusty when it comes to public speaking. Well, that's me. I get by with a little help from my friends. Okay.
So long, partner.
Alright, Trudy, you're just leaving all these omelets here? I guess. Oh, Banjo, I didn't see you the other day, buddy. Say hi to him. Banjo. And then I'll give Banjo something. This soulless eyes. How about a sandrock? He became an associate. Easy. Alright, let's go. So, I'm a little upset, though. Like, I don't understand if Nia is just supposed to show up, like, to our house to hang out and do stuff, or what. But I walked up to her, and she didn't want to go do nothing. So how do I initiate hangout sesh with her, then? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's go talk to Mort real quick before he goes to bed. We got another photo for him. What, JWoww? You good?
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Can you ride anybody else or just him?
I mean, he's the one I own right now. I could buy a camel and a horse if I want, but I don't know. Just been sticking with him because he's been fine for what I need.
Yeah, I'd probably have him out of all of them.
He's the coolest.
Oh, well, if it isn't...
Oh, is that what's his name from Portia? Oh, I can't think of his name right now, but he helped funded Portia.
This was Mason's first day as a builder here. One of the cheeriest folk you could have known. Back then, anyhow. Your friend reminded me of him, Mion. Always the first on the scene to lend a hand. And I'd almost forgotten about those two. Email and Lou. That woman there with the glasses, and that fellow wearing a suit next to Theodore. They took over running the town at the height of the relic rush. Lou believed with development, Sandrock would figure out ways to overcome its environmental drawbacks. So he did everything he could to push for progress. Sadly, he was mistaken. With all those big machines coming in, along with more and more mouths to feed, the water dried up, and that was the end of it. In his later years, he tried to find a way to keep what was left afloat, but it was too late. He left office a broken man. Same thing happened to Email. For nearly 40 years they fought for this town. But we all have our limits, I suppose. Now, no one in this photo is here anymore. But we have new hope in this town now. We've learned from our past, learned from our mistakes. Sacrifices are sometimes necessary to make progress. Let us hope that the last of our sacrifices have been made. Thank you for finding this. I think there are only a few more. I must say I'm astounded at how fortunate we've been. I hardly expected to see any again. Let me know if any more turn up. And thank you.
I said, I swear to God, if Mort dies by the time I collect all these photos, I'm actually gonna cry. I'll unplug this game right now, and I won't ever play it again. Guys, look, Jawa. This is the blade I can equip now.
Damn, that's nice.
Isn't it cool?
Hell yeah, it is.
I finally became level 30, so I can use it now, but I'm probably getting, like, radiation from it. Wade, you woke up from the coma. He is back from his sleep. Wade, you said you had an early day tomorrow. You should probably go back to bed. Also, Reality asked you a question, Joe.
Useless banter.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Time
So what up,
for
Wade?
herbs.
And then, sorry, I just get quiet because Kim's doing her talking. Matt Pat? No thoughts. I think I haven't seen his channel. I haven't checked out his channel in a long time. I haven't seen it come in my feed, though, in a while, too. I don't know if he's still doing his channel, or if he kind of, like, transitioned away and he has other people doing it, and he's kind of just in the background. I don't know.
On the theory that is the radiation making him sick, then maybe the place he was exploring was near the oasis where they get the water, and that's why Logan blew up the tower, because he doesn't want others to get sick. True. Yeah, that could actually be the case. Good point. Oh, I didn't mean that one. I'm free to go home. I love when we come up with different theories and stuff. It's awesome. You never know how it's going to turn out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and my bronze stick's done. Nice. Alright, let's build these. I've never made barbells before. Cool. Alright, well, we'll turn those in. He's all the way up at the church. We'll just turn them in tomorrow. Let's go to bed. Hopefully we get an actual story thing with Nia, because I thought we were going to actually be able to, like, day-to-day hang out with her, but that doesn't seem to be the case. What?
No, it's still won't.
Because, see, look, I got this little... Oh. Nia's going back to Highwind today. I should go see her off. See, that makes me sad. So what were we supposed to do?
Howdy.
Howdy.
Where is she at? You guys, I do not want to hang out with you guys right now. Is this her right here? No, so where is she at? What is this? Seven likes, thank you guys. You can read that, Jawa. I'm just going through the motions of the pets here.
He left it and has others producing the videos now. He wanted to focus more on his life and family, which was a trend with a few YouTubers a bit ago. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially... I think that's what kind of happened was... I mean, when I think about it, a lot of the old school YouTubers, they made their money. If they were smart. A lot of the smart ones made their money. And if they were smart with it, they don't even have to do... Like, they don't have to worry about life anymore, right? In the sense of they've made so much money doing YouTube. So then, it's kind of like, well, if I have something that's working and I employ people and I can keep it going and I keep making money and we can keep printing money, then I'm going to keep doing it because I'm able to have someone else essentially run it on autopilot, and I can go do what I want to do in life and still have money coming in my bank account every month.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad place to be. You know, then you got people like Asmund, who's like, I'll never spend all my money, and he spends very little money. Like, I think Asmund Gold spends like an extremely little amount of money. He's just so much, and he's just like whatever about it. I imagine
Nia meets you at the farm. If you've skipped it, you don't get to hang out or do activities together, but the quest is bugged.
Oh, you at the farm?
Well, no, because I saw her just walking around the city. She wasn't at the barn.
Well, they say the quest is bugged, so I wouldn't worry about it. It is what it is.
That makes me sad, though, because I thought that, like...
It is what it is, Buns. It is what it is. As unfortunate as it is. How much damage does the sword do?
I'll show you in a minute.
Hi. So you came to see me off? 3 days went by way too quickly. But I need to go back and take care of my plants. You remember my neighbor raised a pig, right? When that pig gets hungry, it gets really hungry. So you can see why I'm worried. Hey, don't laugh. If that pig eats my graduate project, I'm not going to be able to graduate for another semester.
What should I say? Remember to write, have you packed the... Oh, yeah, have you packed the sand jujube cake?
Yeah, it's all packed. Don't worry. I went to where they sell it, the Wandering Y. Weird name for a ranch. The yak boy and his wife were really friendly. He sat me down and told me about his family history for what felt like eternity. Their cake is famous, though.
Remember to write.
You're sweet. Don't panic, dear. All right.
All right. When does your train leave?
There's no rush. We still have a little time. Let's chat for a bit.
Train to High Wind, now departing. Train to High Wind, now departing. Please gather your belongings and board the train.
Ah, that's me. I'll see you soon. Hey, when I'm graduated, I'll come see you again, okay? So don't miss me too much.
You know, she's cute and all, but it's the eyebrows that are darker than her hair. Makes me think her blonde hair is fake.
Oh, that makes me sad.
It puts me a little on edge.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on. So yeah, so then to finish kind of the thought, and then you have like people like Asmund Gold. He could walk away anytime, but he has no reason to walk away, so he's gonna keep doing it. He enjoys it. I mean, it's probably, when you think about it, dude probably spends most of his time in his house. He's probably antisocial. I'm guessing this. I'm sorry if Asmund somehow hears this and I'm wrong. My apologies, but the vibe I get is he's probably a more homebody type person. So his friend, and he obviously he'd have like, doesn't mean he doesn't have like really close friends he hangs out with, but like for the most part, his channel is a way for him to interact with like a ton of different people. So in a way that probably brightens his day.
Macchiato, no.
Machado. That probably brightens his day, you know what I mean?
It's birthday, macchiato, stop.
So, and then you got those people who are irresponsible, and then now they do this to survive. A best example of that would be like Boogie. You know, 2988 Boogie. He's an example of that. Machado meow.
Plus 21. It's his birthday today.
You know, because he he
he
effed up with his money, so now he's kind of like, oh snap.
Try medicine too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, unsure?
Mm-hmm.
I admire Captain's decision to wear equipment that makes him less effective in combat, but it looks way cooler. Oh, we need to find Captain so we can see him in his cat shoes.
Oh, but yeah.
Hi. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, so then Wade says,
Farewell.
my question is, what happened to JWA After Dark?
What happened, Jayla?
Oh, as a name for a channel? I thought about it. I thought about, man, we should do JWA After Dark. And I could play all the wildly inappropriate stuff that's going to get age-gated on YouTube. And then I could do reacts and stuff, and I could go real ham on shit. Would it just be this is a channel that if you get triggered, just don't even bother. You know what I mean? And
you know, Wade, did you get that from the Subnautica stream by chance?
But
where JWA mentioned that?
Man, I can't believe it. It's March 31st. With the raining symbol. I don't get that.
What am I missing?
You can see how long it would take to get banned. Well, it's still, but I'd have to understand YouTube's terms of service really good and make sure I'm like super on point.
I can't even see him with his boots on.
Or it would be like a Kick only channel or
Oh, you can't see
something,
his
or
little
Rumble. Like Rumble or Kick or both of those. I would just stream to both those platforms and then do my hardcore shit. And when I say hardcore, it's not like I'm gonna be doing anything crazy. It's just I'm gonna have the freedom to talk with which I would if I was in a Xbox lobby back in the day. You know what I mean? We all miss that. Then all these software companies essentially became pussies. And I think the reason they became that way is to make up for the fact that I think a lot of them are creepy. So I'm looking at you, Bill Gates.
Hi there.
How's life treating you? Not too caught up in work, I hope. Running around, working yourself to the bone just ain't safe. Speaking of which, I had an idea. I want to bring a bit more joy to our little town during this time. Everyone's working so hard. I just want to see a few more smiles on their faces. You got a cooking station, right? Well, either way, I reckon you can help me cook up a little dish or two. Folks around here appreciate a nice home-cooked meal. So, dear, you mind helping? Sure. Well, that's just grand. So here's the deal. I'm thinking about bring a smile campaign with free Yakmel milk chip cookies and snacks. I've got some extra ingredients, so I'm thinking of baking a whole load of cookies and then giving them out to fine folks of the town. You can give me a helping hand and make some additional snacks, then we'd be good to go. And to help out, take these ingredients. If you use these together at your cooking station, you'll come up with something nice. Oh, ask Owen for a recipe too. He loves to share his ideas. Now to finish it off, I reckon we'll be needing a desert stall. I heard you can build one at the work table. Think you can do me a favor there as well? I just place it near my ranch after you're done building it. Thank you for the help, neighbor. Much appreciated. Sure. Learn how to make sand rice cake. And something else. Oh yeah, tomorrow is going to be April the 1st. And you know we're going to have a bunch of people in chat trying to say April Fool's stuff to me.
Oh, yeah. Man, oh man, dude.
Wait, is Owen not in here? Nah, he's in there. April dang Fools.
Howdy.
Yeah, how you doing, Wade?
Helping out Mabel, maybe a heads up you'd be heading my way. Bring the smile campaign. Seems like she's real excited. Okay. Hey, here's what I got for you. Something easy to get started. Make sand rice cakes just by using sand rice and a little sugar. Okay. Looking forward to the campaign. Don't tell her I said this, but Mabel might just be the best chef in town. I don't want to fill her head too much, though. Our friendly competition keeps us both striving for the better. Okay. Learned meat stuffed mushrooms? I thought he said he was making me the cookies. Maybe they gave me the opposite things by accident. DJ, what kind of short are you talking about?
Where's DJ at?
You missed it, JR. You're supposed to be reading.
Oh, OMG. I just literally watched a Resident Evil short and it's so funny. Do you guys do jokes down under?
Look at his shoes. I made those.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, because reality, as we're approaching summer, I think reality should be approaching, she should probably be approaching fall? I would imagine. I watched this, is the channel Real Life Fruitopia?
The Australian guy?
Yeah, he's an Australian guy.
Yes.
He's old. He's always half naked for some reason. And he's always showing himself eating the fruit, which I always think is funny. Just an old, wrinkly man eating fruit in Australia.
I don't understand where they want me to go here.
You can't complain, G. You can't complain, Wade. Man, I can. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting real big. Like, my schedule got kind of flipped on me a little bit, so for me, real busy. Like, I'm gonna have a really, like, April's gonna be the ramp up month. May and June are gonna be like, honestly, May and June are gonna suck so bad. July is gonna suck, and then August, I'll probably be out of the clear. Like, it's gonna maybe teeter off towards the end of July, but essentially May, June, July are gonna be like honestly trash. April's gonna be the ramp up to the trash. So, as I look at it being the end of March and recognizing the wall before me, by my enthusiasm waning. So lazy.
You want to read this?
What is it? The Open Architectural Competition sponsored by the Vincent
You're barely
Design
talking. They can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Just talk normal.
The Open Architectural Competition sponsored by the Vincent Design Institute has received all submissions and chosen its winners. The following architects stood out among the competition. They have been awarded commendations and will be requested to send in a second submission for the final round.
And guys, Haiti made #1 for Sandrock, and Gust from Porsche, guys. Remember
Where
Gust?
are you? Oh, you're not an architect.
I'm not an architect.
Yeah.
Haiti's our main gal, though, but Gust was from Porsche. Gio.
Oh, yeah, I see Porsche.
Ginger's brother. You remember him?
Oh, yeah. Second month of fall now, and no, we don't really celebrate April Fools here. Sometimes workmates and university students take part in it. Easter is better here. April 1st gets overshadowed. Easter's better? Do you guys have, instead of like eggs and bunnies, do you guys have like spiders?
The Open Architectural Competition has.
I mean, Easter's important in a lot of places.
No, because of the
blah blah blah. Chosen its winners.
Have you seen those things, those pictures of the parks covered in webs?
Yeah. Anyway, hold on.
Hey, down in front. If you must stand in the way, at least read out all the details. Is Heidi on there?
Oh, see, wait, look. Pablo said her name right. Her name is Heidi. The other characters just say her name weird, like goobers.
Yeah, how else would you say Heidi?
Slow down there, friendo. Reading is a process meant to be enjoyed, savored even. Anyway, as I was saying, something. The following architects stood out among the competition.
For the love of all that is texturized, will you just get on with it, man?
Fine, dude. I'll just look for... Oh, hey, here she is. #1, Heidi.
Hey, and Rianne said her name correctly. No, they were calling her Haiti. Two different characters a stream and a half ago said Haiti instead of Heidi.
I think it's pronounced... I don't know what language that's based on, or what, like, dialect, but I read that as Heidi.
It's Heidi, and they spell it like Heidi is spelled.
Haiti is that place where, like, storms happen all the time.
Yes.
And then we gotta send a bunch of money, and then it happens again, and then they get more money.
Well, hold on. We're not getting into that, but yes. I thought, so I had all these, I've never heard anyone else say her name out loud except for these two other characters, and they're calling her Haiti, and then these guys are saying Heidi, so I was right saying calling her
Isn't
Heidi.
Haiti spelled like Haiti?
Something like that. Maybe they call her Haiti as a joke. I don't know. It's weird. Stop it.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
If
oh my
she's
gosh.
black, it'd be racist.
Heidi? At the very top of the list?
Does she even know she won? Hold on.
And there she is. Look out. Hot stuff coming through. Look, Heidi,
bed, guys.
you've won the first round of this competition,
bed.
which means you've basically won the whole thing already. Congratulations. Let's celebrate. And prepare.
Oh, howdy, folks.
You do have an outfit for the award ceremony, don't you? Of course you don't. Don't worry. I already have multiple options prepared for just such an occasion. And when you go up on stage to accept your award, first, thank the light, then your parents, then moi, your inspiration, and then really stick it to the haters. Everyone who told you you'd never be anybody. Look at me now. Look at you now. You know what I mean. Then quickly segue back into something positive, smile, thank the light again, and scene.
Yo, Heidi, check it out. Here it says, if you win, you get a bunch of money. Like a bunch. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do with the money, Heidi?
Oh, I don't know. It's not cash. It's money for a project.
Well, if you don't want it, can I have it?
Cheer up, girl. I've never seen someone so upset to win a competition they themselves signed up for.
You're right. I should be excited. Just... maybe the pressure is getting to me. I better go for a walk.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the curse of the perfectionist. Even winning isn't enough for our dearest Heidi. How tragic.
I can actually agree with what Pablo's saying right here.
Every ounce of beauty she pours into this tedious world of ours is a gasp of pain sighing out through her fingertips. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the vast reverence of it all.
So true. Yeah, I should probably go too. See ya.
See how we read that as Rianne.
I call him Rianne.
Yeah, because it's Riri. Rye is what the
yeah,
Y.
Yeah, she calls him Riri.
Like rye bread is with the Y.
Correct, yeah.
Like
I'm saying his name's Rianne.
It's an I, yeah.
And because he calls Danby Dan.
Which I'm wondering if his name's supposed to be like French.
I mean, maybe he's a carpenter. I don't know.
What does that have to do with being French?
I don't know. Not necessarily much. I was just saying. He doesn't have a particular accent or nothing, so...
What are French people known for?
Renowned cooking. Actually, a lot of architects, really great architects, came from France. Some scientists.
Henri. That's how you say his name.
No, I know.
French.
Wade is rewatching our Subnautica stuff, and it was when Henri had like just joined us, and you kept saying, "Well, no, I don't." Like you said his name like a different way.
Oh, Henry.
No, you said Henri seemed too. What did he say, Wade? When you rewatched it, I think you commented on the thing, didn't you? Or earlier today. Okay. My character says.
By the way, that is so dangerous. People cannot be going back and watching previous playlists.
Oh no, he's already found plenty of stuff.
That's
Wade
so
has.
dangerous.
Why? You don't think people are never gonna catch on a live stream and say, "Oh wow, this playlist is a game I love," and just watch the whole thing?
I know, but then I think about all the things I said.
Right. That's how we found Ills. She thought you were an absolute piece of garbage, and now we're best buddies now.
How does that make me feel better?
I don't know. Why the hell were you making fun of my house and treating me like garbage and then saying something else? Oh, that's right, because you thought his name would be pronounced Henri, like ornery.
I'm abused.
It's Gala, Corella, and Cockatoo season, so that's why you heard last time, Wade. Okay, hold on. Heidi seems upset. Maybe I should go check on her. Okay. Whisper of the Heart. Ooh, that's a movie. Arvio, I'm not gonna help you. You got scammed. You goober. Alright, Heidi, I think she went for a walk, right? Oh yeah, she's over by the thing.
Why do you say that, Reality? Are you building a case against me?
Reality's gonna become... She's gonna make like a random detractor channel, and we won't even know that it's her, and it'll be all your fault.
I wonder if that JMH is like the initials of one of the developers.
Maybe.
Why is Wade stealing my taglines?
Because that's the excuses you use.
Can you jump on that? Is that bouncy?
And I'm a victim.
Oh, shucks. Did I hit you with that? I'm sorry. I was gonna pick it up, too. Honest.
Uh-oh. Mama Vivi's here.
Hey, just,
Vivi, excuse me.
feels a little better to crumple them up and toss them, you know?
Not celebrating your win? Getting nervous about the next round? Everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Peachy keen. I always celebrate my wins by scribbling wildly into my notebook.
Oh, in reality, Wade found the scented bleach. You remember that too? I'm accidentally called it flavored bleach. Again, do not drink bleach, you guys.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I am a bit nerve-wracked. Okay, so here's the condensed version of the conundrum. So I see this notice go out. Architecture competition. I check the grant money. It's a lot. Hosted by the Vincent Design Institute, and I think I know exactly what those prudes are into. I bet I can win this thing. And you know, in Sandrock, we're always hurting for funds, so I went for it. I used everything in my arsenal to churn out some fancy-looking nonsense I knew they would go bananas for.
Cherry's my fave. Just wait. Hold on. And you know, in Sandrock, we're always hurting for funds, so... Okay, hold on, I gotta reread this. I went for it, used everything in my arsenal to turn out a fancy-looking nonsense I knew they'd go bananas for. Okay. You'd rub their backs just for a little scratch. Hey, whatever it takes to win. Let's go with the first one.
Well, yeah. Not like I was hurting anybody. On the contrary, in fact. That's not what I'm upset about anyway. What's got me stressed out is... Well, guess who's the main judge for the competition? Master Verna! I thought she'd be too busy to oversee something like this. So, I was excited. But, well, sure enough. No sooner than I see my name in the paper, I take a peek in my mailbox. And here, have a look for yourself.
Okay.
I thought we'd made peace with me coming home. But now she's clamoring to bring me back and... she's just so pushy, you know?
Okay, so this is what she wrote to Heidi. The real you is back. I saw your submission for our competition and I didn't even have to look at the name. I'd recognize that style, that fluidity, that effortless complexity that only can come from you in a heartbeat. Heidi. I am sitting here in my office, chomping at the bit as I wait for your final submission. Sandrock has tied down your talents for so long, dear. It's time you cut loose and break free. But that deconstructivist madwoman you always wanted to be, in the moment after you win the competition, please, I beg of you, come back to Atara. Oh boy. What's crazy is, it sounds like she didn't even try. She kind of just made up some bullshit for this competition and won. Isn't that crazy?
I feel like me being in this competition, it's like I'm proving her right somehow. With all this hanging over me, I can't concentrate. Couldn't win this thing even if I wanted to. And should I even keep catering to her like this?
Okay, our options are be true to yourself, don't let her get you down. Tough call, but it is a lot of money. Just win the money and ghost her. Be true to yourself and don't let her get you down. I know this sounds kind of crazy, but why do I feel like she'd like this last answer? Let's go with the first one.
Nice to know you got my back. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, getting the spotlight like this is even better than getting the prize. Everyone's going to see my design. Could attract interested parties to invest in something I actually want to have built.
That's true.
That settles it then. I'm going all in on my own design. Something we really need in Sandrock. That'll send a message. And who knows? Maybe some of the other judges will even get behind me. I mean, my sand protection tech is nothing to shake a stick at. All right. I've got a vision now. One quick lap around town to get the juices flowing, and I'll get cracking. Thanks. Talking it out with you really helped.
She wants to jog around town? Let's do it. The banana bleach. No banana bleach. I'll leave that up to Jawa to answer.
Well, sure. I think that'd be mighty helpful. In fact, let's walk around and see if we can come up with an idea that'll blow their socks off.
Find inspiration. Okay. We'll ride around. We'll look around. Hopefully she's good with this. So much for the jog. We'll just ride. Grandma walking in the background. She's spying on you. That is her mother. That's, Vivi's Heidi's mother. So she's probably just worried about her daughter. Maybe she wanted to get in on the convo. Or maybe she will later. Vivi, you good? What's going on?
Hello.
It's so lovely having my friend Trudy back in town. Now, don't get me wrong. I love chatting with you youngins, but it's nice to have someone around closer to your age. She's the only one around here who appreciates a good conversation on subjects like digestion and strange aches. Okay, I get that. Dragon, you have a good evening. We'll see you later. Appreciate you hanging out with us. You builders already got that water tower up again? Shoot, that's faster than Mason built the old one in the first place. Though now that I think about it, it took him 2 instances of running with the Yakmals before he came around and fixed my shelf.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. Alright. Let's see what this achieves here.
Well, this is where it all started. I reckon. I used to sit around here and draw these buildings again and again and again. I'd give them upgrades, of course. I'd always draw a giant fan on the blue moon to blow sandstorms away. Of course, I had to stop once it got dark. That is if my ma hadn't come looking for me already. She'd help me finish my drawing if I hadn't. Then we'd go home. Can't help but be a bit nostalgic for those times. Happy family, not a care in the world. Hey, that reminds me. Me and my ma used to draw little murals on the sides of mountains. There's one not that far from town. I haven't been down that way in a Panbat's age. Come on, let's go find it. I want to show you.
Hey. You think the reason why Mason was so depressed was because the church was chasing him down?
I guess last time I went was before Atara.
And things about Sandrock? Maybe he knew what happened as well? True. Yeah, he's coming back.
Oh, I guess last time I went was before Atara.
With the chair? No, he didn't walk the chair up here.
How did I almost forget about this? Oh, I guess last time I went was before Atara.
What's going on?
Dang, how many
Did you invest in silver?
since I last went? Hope it's still there. How did I almost forget about this?
I'd have to think about it. I mean, what are you trying to accomplish? Obviously, no financial advice, but what are you trying to accomplish?
About this?
Cole? Well, actually, no, I'll let you follow me still.
Let's see.
Oh, where'd she go?
Okay. Night Dragon.
How many years has it been since I last went? Hope it's still there. Wasn't it right here? Ah, shoot. I know it's close. Let's spread out.
Alright, I need you to chill. Clean up the wall? Which wall? Oh.
Wait, what? Well, I'm confused. What is that? What's that comment? I lifted trees for 3 hours and then I live trimmed for 3 hours and I hate nature. What? What does that have to do with silver?
Aha! There it is. Thanks. First thought, I'm lucky to have had a supportive family to stop me from giving up on my drawings. Well, I did a passable job of drawing my ma. That's her, all right. Her and my pa were sweethearts, even when they were in school. Did I ever tell you about them? Ah, yeah. They were like straight out of an old romance novel. It was actually my ma that made the first move. But my pa didn't want to mess up what they had, so he said no. And then almost immediately regretted it and went chasing after her. So they started on equal footing. Kinda nice. Yeah, she was. Best anyone could ever ask for. I guess it wasn't too long after I drew this that she... Yeah, that's why I do a lot of what I do, you know? Hey, you know what? It's because my parents encouraged me that I'm even in this competition in the first place. Why was I ever even deliberating over this? Here, let me show you some of what I've been kicking around. In fact, I think I've got a little something extra now that'll really top it off.
I didn't pick the romance option.
Can you romance her?
Yeah, you can.
The only thing is, before I'd have kids with her, I'd probably make her go through a detox. Because all that paint chemicals.
She's got her brains a ticking here.
Check it out.
Is it never stops?
It's a school. This external part here is kind of like the mural, hugging the interior. The sand will roll right off the roof. A place like this will be nice and sturdy for generations to come. Oh, well, I don't know about perfect, but it's pretty good. You know, for a second there, it felt like she was here again. She always knew what to say when I was getting discouraged. And hey, I think you deserve some credit too. If you hadn't stepped in, I'd still be back littering at the Oasis.
So retarded.
What'd she do? I wasn't paying. Cora?
Yeah, don't call her. You'll excite the dogs.
Cora? What are you doing, Cora? JL, what'd she do? The problem with nature, it never stops, says Wade.
They're joking. I never litter. And no one should. Anyway, thanks. You're the best. I better get back to my office to finish this off while I'm still in the zone.
I don't understand why you view it as a problem. To be fair, though, likely what you're feeling is a lot of... I'm not going to say this in a polite way because I want it to stick in people's minds. I don't have any hate towards these people, but there are a lot of landscapers out there who are fucking retarded, and they plant trees without thinking about trees, shrubs, without thinking about what that tree or shrub is going to look like in 5, 10, 15, 20 years. There are tons of bushes and trees that grow a max height that is well documented that can be chosen depending on the space for the area. So what ends up happening is you get these assholes who, instead of planting a tree that only grows maybe like 8, 10 feet tall in like 15, 20 years and just need a light maintenance, they plant these trees that try to be 40 feet tall under fucking power lines. So they constantly have to cut them back in a weird shape. Does that make sense? So if you're having, like, I wonder if that's your secret frustration, but that's not a nature problem. That's a planning problem. And once you have these trees and their giant trunks and they're really Well, no, it's not even a problem at that point. Once you have a tree that's super established, but should not be in the area it's been planted in, and by the way, I've made that mistake myself too, you no longer have a problem, you have a predicament, and you just have to manage it. And unfortunately, when it's hot and when it sucks, managing predicaments is not fun.
Are you ready? So here's the rage quit damage. That was the two-handed we had before. See the stats?
Yeah.
Okay, you see it?
It's 106 into 121.
All right, and then this is the new one.
Oh, it's like almost double. It's essentially double at the high. It's more than double at the high end. Oh, nice. It's slow as well.
Called Tony.
Nice.
Big Tony.
Have you guys, yeah. I've heard of invasive plants. I feel as if the definition of invasive depends on what you're trying to accomplish. And I know that's a risky thing to say. But yeah, there's like, that's the thing, that's the crazy part. It's just the crazy part. People just plant things that just don't belong where they should be. Now, to be fair, I understand your thought process of like, if you're doing edible stuff, like fruit trees and everything, I understand your thought process of trying to fit something in. Or sometimes people will plant fruit trees knowing full well that it'll have a life cycle and serve a purpose to like establish a microclimate, and then once the trees no longer need that protection, they're gonna cut it down, right? There is like in some tropic forests and stuff like that, like planting. There's thoughts like that. And sometimes you plant stuff and you're like, damn, dude, this wasn't what I was expecting from a production perspective, and it's not worth it. So that's what happened with the one mulberry Eve. I cut it to a stump, and in its place I put a Shiranui. Because I said, look, you know, the mulberries taste delicious, but because of our weird weather we've been having, these past several years, I barely get anything. Most of it falls off. My other mulberries pump out product. Shangri-La pumps out, the dwarf everbearing pumps out, but this guy does not, and it takes up a massive footprint, and you have to trim it all the time. So I said, look, you know what? I wish it would have worked. It was a variety that I didn't know about, and I wanted to try it, and it, you know, so I cut it down. It didn't work. And also a bit of a tangent. Yeah, you gotta get clumping bamboo. If you get trailing bamboo, then it travels. The clumping bamboo stays in a clump, so it's easier to manage. Now, I had a thought once, which I thought would be kind of cool and smart, is, if you live in an area where there's abundance of resources, you could plant trailing bamboo varieties and let them just sprawl themselves out. And then you could start, once they've established and they're spreading out like crazy, you can start harvesting them to control the size of the bamboo forest in order to then turn the bamboo into biochar. So you could have a regenerative resource that would effectively be biochar material. Wouldn't that be cool? That's what I was thinking about. Like, same thing with like certain types of, you know, you just trim it back, harvest the material, and you use it.
Hey there!
My mom's back. I'm so happy.
Catch you later!
So yeah, if you're smart, it's all about planning. If you have a strategy and you can follow through on that strategy, most things will work out. If you're not well informed, you don't have a strategy, you don't have the follow through, well then everything's gonna go to shit, right? Kudzu at early times? Reality thinks you're romancing everybody, which I think you already read. I'm probably gonna go to bed. I gotta go to bed. It's already 9:30. Past my bedtime. You've been keeping me up like a savage.
What do you mean?
You've been keeping me up like a savage.
I've done nothing wrong.
Have you?
You're the one that forced me to do all that stuff earlier.
Wait, what did I make you do?
And it's just revenge.
Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
You know it's true.
Too bad you can't breed monsters in this game.
That'd be cool.
Trees and power lines happen a lot here. Mostly the buses that get affected by it. And then I thought I read a message about cutting holes in something.
Gunpowder.
I'm gonna see if I can watch it on the replay and see the message you redacted, Reality. Did you redact it before it posted?
JWA, don't be like that.
Hold on, I'm trying to find out. Oh, you did. Because there's a delay, so if you redact it fast enough, it doesn't get posted.
There you go. Reality just posted it. She probably misspelled something. She wanted to make sure it was correct.
Wait, what? We cut massive holes in the trees away from the power lines? Holes in the trees?
So like on our, like if you go to downtown, you know how there are trees that are growing into the power lines? They like just cut a big like hoop in the top of them so that the power line still runs.
Oh, I thought like a hole through the trunk. I'm like, what the?
No, they trim it in a way where it doesn't hit the wires. You goober. I will put all this here. What is this broken? Oh, it's limestone. Actually, I should probably put this away.
Yeah, I think I'm entering my lazy arc.
But don't you always have a lazy arc, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta probably ask, like, how do you do so much if you talk about being so lazy? It's because I force myself into routine step by step that leads to habitual natures over time. So I essentially hack my nature. So I'm still lazy, yet I do a lot of stuff because I understand how to operate, and then I use the power of habits to build routines that allow me to achieve things.
Wait, did I not have that in the other one?
Your boy tired. Your boy wants to just be lazy.
I mean, you can go to bed if you...
No, I meant in
so
general,
want.
man. I'm tired, man. I feel like being lazy for like 6 fucking months.
Look at these melons.
Oh, beautiful. Dapper Buster.
Although I just realized I had that other stuff in here, though.
I kind of saw it. Oh, wait.
Yakmo milk.
I think Kim has heard that before. I don't know. God, yeah, if you're watching the past, depends on what you're watching in the past. Who knows what my mindset was at that time. I definitely feel as the channel has progressed, I think my mindset's most likely better than it was in the past. You know, I worked through a bunch of things.
Is that the... It is the salted fish. Take that back. So only way I can switch stuff around is by doing that. It's so just... Blarg.
You should just clip all the times you do this and spam it to the developers so they can fix their shit.
It's not so much like... Well, I mean, yes, there is a way they could be fixing this. Or the way they could have done it is like, you know... Move all to bin or something. Something
What do you
like
mean,
that.
Wade? Kim already made ice cream. And we got mulberries, so I'm gonna harvest some, freeze them, and make Kim make ice cream from that too. But Kim's just using frozen fruit right now. This season's gonna be so weird. I gotta make a gardening video on it. But this season's gonna be so weird. I think the apple season is gonna be off. The peach season's probably gonna be okay. But my apples are gonna be totally off because I have fruit essentially like a month apart in their ripening cycle, maybe 2 months, which is really weird. And I think the fruit are like some of the older fruit on the apples that were like super ripe, like starting to like grow really early, or getting kind of messed up. So I don't know if I'm running into issues like the heat just fucked them up or something. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get a good apple harvest this year. The apples are looking kind of muffed, to be honest. So might just not be a good apple year for me.
Yeah, they're all kind of weird sizes, and some coming in too early, some might
some look like they were getting
late.
discoloration. I'm like, it can't be a nutrient thing because I obviously do a good job on the nutrients.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking something else happened. Sometimes if you have apples too, if it rains a lot, when you're freaking if it rains a lot, you can have issues. I'm trying to think though. Yeah, I just don't get it.
I don't know. Do we preserve stuff? I mean, the last thing we did was really we process it to make something, but not preserve like whole items yet.
Yeah, I need to. Once we're on full blast, I need to get a freezer. The thing is, I kind of switched it up a lot.
Or a dehydrator. We should really get a dehydrator.
So it's like the peaches and the apricots.
Again.
I can eat them. Right? We can eat them in time, so it's not a big deal. We don't have enough for it to be a big deal, and I don't grow enough varieties because it's not worth it right now. But I keep the apricots on the smaller side, so me and Kim, you know, any future kids, we could easily eat through those, no problem. A lot of citrus is obviously easy. You can keep them on the tree. I prefer citrus varieties where they have good hang times on purpose, so I don't have to worry about picking them and storing them. So it's really where you find yourself getting a bunch of abundance that goes to waste sometimes would really be the mulberries. That's something I'm not better at. But yeah, we got the ice cream machine so we can make mulberry ice cream. So that'd be nice.
It worked! It worked! What do you know?
Okay.
New test
I
subject.
have? What does that mean, Ria? What are you guys saying to me?
Have we thought about making?
Yeah, I built
jams?
a habit because I told Kim, I was like, you know what? I'll start, because I've been exercising and stuff too.
Hey
I've been
there.
kind of locking in. You know, like my bounds of when I wake up, when I go to bed. And because of that, I pretty much, I forgot what it was. I think Kim was kind of like, yeah, I want you to come in the streams more. So I found a way to kind of build in the habit of being in the streams for like an hour before I go to bed.
Hey Tina, thank you for the like, by the way.
Hey Tina.
And have you thought about making jams? Yeah, when we get into more of that kind of like,
It's gonna be in the future. Like,
yeah, it's
real
not something
talk,
we're doing this
that
very
stuff-
second.
That stuff is gonna happen when we have our future property and I have a lot of land to grow a lot of fruit. And we're somewhere colder, so I can grow a lot more of the more perishable fruit. So apricots, you know, they're all ripe at once. Plums, all ripe at once. Like a lot of those foods, they don't have a good shelf life. But you know, when you think about it, our yard has a heavy citrus presence. So once all of our citrus trees are online, which, you know, some will come on, so we'll harvest some new ones next year and new ones the year after that. But until, and the year after that, like until all of our citrus come online and start producing heavy, they all have long hang times. So you don't have to worry about any of that preserving stuff, right? And I'm more fruit based right now as far as growing things, because fruit are expensive and I want to be able to eat. I love fruit. That's really what it is. In the future, would I do more stuff about growing like bell peppers, tomatoes, and that stuff? Yeah, it's definitely on my list to do, but it's not high. Like I prioritize fruit way more, you know, because like tomatoes, I could plant anywhere in the yard and just run it up a trellis, or run it up a pole. Essentially, if I get like a vine, like a one of those little viney like tomatoes, like I think it's like the super sweet 100 cherry tomatoes or something like that. But the thought process is the only thing we have that could reach that perishable point would be either the peach or the apricots because of their harvest window. However, we eat them. So I'm not, I keep them small and I thin them, so there's never going to be too many apricots or too many peaches. And then in the future, once we get a patio done and I plant the final bastion of trees, I'm going to do jujubes. Jujubes also have a good storage time, so I'm not worried about that. I recognize that as it currently stands, I'm very busy and I can't rely on Kim to want to go out there and like do all that stuff because it's more of a me thing. So the future in which we start doing more of that preserves and jams and all that other type of stuff is really one in which I have, number one, time, and number two, like, you know, way more land to do stuff with. And then it'll most likely be me doing a lot of that stuff, right? Just from like you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Realistic perspective. Because then what I would do, you know, so I'm at future property but I'm still working, I would prioritize trees that don't give me that fuss, right? So citrus, like anything that has really good hang time, doesn't, like medlars, you know, that doesn't require me to have to worry. Certain types of pears do really good storage. Apples can be kind of tough because it depends on the variety. You know, some apples have really good hang times actually. You just really gotta worry about the birds. So that's kind of the thought process I kind of have, is it's just I would have a moderation of thought. I'd have like a moderate amount, like maybe just I'd have a handful of those ones I'd have to worry about, but I wouldn't go big into apricots, plums, all the pluots and pluaries. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. The pluots and pluaries, a lot of those have really crazy long hang times. So the things I wouldn't go big into would be apricots, and I'm thinking apricots, plums, regular cherries. Like a lot of those, I would just focus on the hybrids at first. And then as I have more time, I would branch out into the other stuff that doesn't have as much hang time. I think that's just a smarter way to go about it. From a thought process perspective. There's nothing sucks more than when you have like this beautiful harvest of food and then you don't hit it right and it gets wasted. I had that happen with one of my year's batches of apples and I was so sad about it. Where I had a beautiful harvest of apples and essentially just went to the birds.
I gotta get this stuff. I'm running low on everything.
Although sometimes, I'm not gonna do it, but sometimes I am tempted to think to myself, you know what? Rather than have the two apple trees there, I could just replace those and just put some jujubes. I am tempted sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it would be less work and better space efficiency, where I could just have literally a plot of jujubes that fill up the same space. What's wrong? Oh, it's beautiful. I thought about that, especially after I've been struggling with like the apples require work. These apples require work, so I've been struggling with that these past couple years, so I haven't really been getting what I want from it. And then the birds love the apples, so I have been thinking to myself, you know what? I have Tropic Sweet, and then I have Golden Dorset, and I'm like, man, if the Tropic Sweet has apples right now, if it produces really good, my thought process is the Golden Dorset produces good apples that are great because I can leave the skin on, slice them, put them in a freezer bag, and then you can literally make apple pies from the frozen apple slices. All you have to do is just not use any like liquid in the pie filling, and then it would cook perfectly and it would maintain its form and it'd have a good bite to it. Even with the skin, like it was perfect. They make amazing apple pies for my taste anyway. So then my thought process is it's really just a good baking apple. Because by the time they get sweet, they get mealy. So, but that texture works when you're freezing it and then turning it into an apple pie. But the Tropic Sweet, my thought process was, well, this will be a sweet apple that I can eat fresh. So, if it doesn't turn out to work the way I want it to, it is something I thought about. It was just like, you know what? I love this tree, but maybe I simplify my life and just get some jujubes I can hack back and, you know, I don't know. I think about it. But then it's like, well, if we do the patio, then I can just plant the jujubes in front of the patio and I can keep the apples for reminiscence sake. But I recognize I'm not really going to get a good harvest because I'm fighting too many factors. I don't know. I go back and forth on it.
Yeah, but the issue with the jujubes here is that they didn't quite hold the fruit, though. You know?
No. You're thinking of the tropical. I'm talking about the deciduous. Two different types.
Oh, it's right here.
So the tropical jujube was, by the way, the fruit was delicious. But the tropical jujubes are juicier than the regular jujubes. But I tell you what, I'll take the bread varieties are bred to have a little bit more of that juicy, like juicier flavor, because they're really sweet and delicious, but they do have a more like drier texture. But I'll tell you what, man, if you look, some of those crazier varieties, what makes them better and people rate them higher that they bred, they do have more of an apple-like flavor, like they are juicier than your typical regular jujubes like your Lee or your Lang. So the thought process is like, they're very easy. They fruit on New Year's growth. You can hack them back every year, mulch them up. They produce in a window that is perfect because our citrus doesn't really produce a lot in that window. You know, essentially July, August, September, October, you can get jujubes, right? Even November too. So it produces optimally in the window opposite of the citrus. So that's awesome. So there's a lot of wins to it. But to answer your question, yes, this garden to some extent, this garden really is my own little experiment of what works, what do I like, what do I not like, how do I want to approach stuff. I'm learning things, that type of thing, right? And on the flip side, I also get a lot of citrus and a lot of food, and I love it. But I also realized, okay, there's certain things that do better, right? So like the Eve mulberry, I'm like, hey, you know, which is essentially a Pakistan hybrid. I wasn't getting shit from it because we had these warm winters, so I just get nothing for like 3 years straight. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to put a citrus here because I know I'm going to get something from the citrus. And it's Kim's favorite citrus because I got 2 of them, Shiranui. Or Sumo citrus, as you know, in the stores. Because I was like, look, I got a dwarf everbearing, abundant production. A Shangri-La, abundant production. This thing, not so much. I had a Florida King and a Florida Prince. The Florida Prince produced way more. So I just said, I'm going to keep the Florida Prince and I'm going to replace the Florida King with something else. Which I ended up putting a ruby red grapefruit there.
Also, 9 likes, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So let's see. Justin J. Knows a good apple pie. Yeah, I'm fat. Would be even better with that ice cream. Oh yeah, you can make an apple pie version of the ice cream.
We could.
You guys are messing around. There is no such thing as a snozzberry. I don't know what that is. I think I've heard that term before, but I don't know what that is. So yeah, it's all about experimenting and finding something that works with as little effort as possible, and then learning. Okay, here are the ones that cause problems. Here are the ones that are going to be more headaches. Is it worth the squeeze? Okay, it's not worth the squeeze in this property, but in a future property it will be, because I do want that fruit. But I don't want it. I don't want it for the space I have because the production's not there. Does that make sense? That's really the thought process here. Is the goal is in the future we'll go somewhere slightly colder. So we're in 9B. So the goal is to go somewhere like zone 8B or 7B is kind of the goal, the range. Anywhere from, honestly, anywhere from like, I don't really want to go as low as 6B if I can avoid it. But pretty much, ideally, anywhere from 7B to like 8B would be the range, because then I'd be able to do a lot more. I could do a lot more varieties of stone fruits, and you know, hybrids and all that stuff. And the goal is like go somewhere cooler so it's easier to do more yard work. Also, I'll have more time so I can manage the issues more, and because I have more space, I can more adequately outproduce the pests, i.e. the birds, right? So whether that means I have metal structures that I can easily put a net around to keep the birds off my fruit, and the way it would work is, okay, I have, you know, 2 trees of the same type, and I have a bunch of different varieties. Well, I'll just let them have a couple, I call them sacrificial trees and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also want to breed my own trees and mix and match and try to make my own fruit, like my own version of fruit trees and stuff like that. It's kind of my thought process. But yeah. Oh, Salisbury is Willy Wonka. Yeah, I have a water system reality. I showcased it. And I tweaked that too. Like sometimes I realize, like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna run a line so the dripper is producing water closer to this tree, because I think it's just a little too far. We're coming into summer, you know, yada yada yada. It's the only way to do it. I do drip irrigation, and then I use liquid feeds to fertilize my trees. Pretty basic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Pretty basic. Nothing super crazy there.
Okay.
What are you doing? I gotta go to bed.
I know. Well, I was just waiting for you to be. Are you good?
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Because guys, I mean, we're almost at the 3-hour mark, kind of, and otherwise we're going into the next day. So I think we'll save setting up the food stall tomorrow, and we'll see where that goes. And I think it's gonna take us into a holiday event as well, so we'll mess with that. But yeah, guys, 9 likes for the stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, JWA has a lot of stuff on the gardening channel, which, by the way, is connected to our main channel. If you go to the page, it's all the way down at the bottom. Associated channels, gardening with JWA.
I gotta do a video.
If you guys want to get into gardening and stuff, right?
I gotta do a video. I mean, that is one thing I'm thinking about, because like the one apple tree, I wouldn't put anything where it's at. I just cull it to the ground and leave the space open. But the big apple tree, that's like pretty good size and chunky, I could easily put 2 jujubes in that spot and let them produce fruit every year that I could harvest. So it's definitely something I thought about. I go back and forth on it. We'll see how this year works. We'll see what's up. Oh, the other thing I did too is I found out that you can get agricultural molasses in a powdered form, like dried. So instead of paying for the water, I could just get the powdered agricultural molasses. I didn't know that, so I ordered a 50-pound bag off Amazon, which is fucking crazy, because a bottle so the 50-pound bag of agricultural molasses was like $80, right? A bottle, like a 1-gallon jug of agricultural molasses, is, depending on where you're at, it's like $18 to $22. So that 50-pound bag could make about 100 jugs of agricultural molasses. I think it was like 100 was the math. Like if I were to take just a cup to make a jug, I'd have to see for myself what the real ratio would be. But even if I'm wrong and it's not 100 and it's 50 jugs, I mean, even if I'm even more wrong and it's not 50 and it's just 10 jugs using 50 pounds of agricultural molasses powder, 10 jugs would cost $200 versus $80, right? So the math, I'm like, it's just so much cheaper. It's so much smarter. So yeah, I learned that. The rocket launch? What is that? I don't generally watch that stuff.
I don't think we will, Reality. We didn't know it was happening.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the aliens and the Gundams.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm excited for.
I think in our most wildest dreams, we could actually get our ass in a Gundam. Except maybe going to Japan. They have that tall one.
Shining finger! Extra, Asian words. Don't know the words, but I remember the beat. Shining finger!
Yeah, that one. Oh my goodness.
This hand of mine glows with an awesome power. It compels me to defeat you.
True. All right, well, you guys, thank you so much. Jaywall will continue his plant rant tomorrow, I'm sure.
By the way, craziest thing that ever happened.
Also, have a good night, John Paul. Again, thank you for becoming a member
I
today.
Appreciate you, man.
Reality, Wade, you have a good night also.
Craziest thing happened was...
and DJ, have a good night.
Remember we had we were playing D&D,
mm-hmm.
and our one friend got this thing called the Glove of Truth,
mm-hmm.
and we were fighting a spider monster.
Mira, have a good one.
And he punched it with it, and we ended up killing the spider monster. And I thought it was funny because I was like, dude, literally your tagline should be, because he punched it in the butt, show me your anus and I'll show you the truth.
Okay.
Because this is a glove of truth, and he shoved his hand right into the spider's web hole.
Uh-huh.
That shit was funny. That's what the shining finger just made me think of.
Can't believe you, Joe.
All right, so Mira was oddly quiet.
Mira was just chilling.
Sometimes Mira's name blends in with Wade's, and it throws me off.
Yeah, it would be nice if they made members different colors, or let you guys at least pick.
Yeah, because Reality sticks out because she's blue, but sometimes DJ and Reality blur together a little bit too, so I gotta be careful. Well, no. DJ's character avatar is blue as well, so Reality sticks out. So it's just sometimes I get, especially because I'm not wearing glasses. That doesn't help.
Wade's not shocked by your comment.
What a shocker. The 50 pounds of agricultural molasses, I know, right?
I don't think that's what he's...
That's definitely what he's referring to.
Doubtful. Anyway.
The funny part about that was it's also like an innuendo.
Okay. You need to pause. Didn't you say you wanted to go to bed?
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. Bye, guys. I'm a tired man.
All right, guys. Anyway, we will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back in more House Flipper as always, more Sandrock, and we'll go from there. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Lurkers, also, you guys have a good one. Chatters, as always, we appreciate you. Everybody, see you tomorrow.